Hey friend, welcome back to the Special Kind of Motherhood podcast. I know the holiday season can be super exciting, but it can also be really overwhelming, right? Between shopping, decorating, planning meals, and keeping up with social events, it can be really easy to forget about one thing, and that is yourself. Today, we're going to be talking about something that we often overlook this time of year, and that is rest. In this episode, I'll share why rest is a gift, how you can slow down, listen to your body, and take care of yourself amidst all of the holiday chaos. Whether it's improving your sleep or carving out some quiet time for yourself, or maybe just finding ways to spiritually recharge, I've got you covered in this episode. So if you're feeling a little burned out by all of the holiday madness, know you aren't alone, and stick with me because I've got some great tips to help you feel better, feel more balanced, and get ready to enjoy Christmas with your family. Let's go ahead and get started.
Hi friend, do you dream of having a garden but you don't know where to start? Do you want to switch to more natural products but feel overwhelmed by all the options? Do you believe that a holistic lifestyle would help your special needs kiddo but you're daunted by all the information out there? Welcome to the Special Kind of Motherhood podcast, where you will learn how to work towards your dream for homesteading, gardening, and holistic living in small, simple steps that won't overwhelm you. Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm a wife, Jesus follower, and mom to some amazing kids. As some of my kids began experiencing health struggles and developmental delays, I decided it was time to switch to a holistic lifestyle. I quickly became stressed out and burnt out, feeling like I needed to change everything at once. I finally realized that I had to start making one small change at a time, then build from there. I learned to walk this holistic journey in a way that works for me and my family, without stress or overwhelm or constantly feeling like I wasn't doing enough. If you're ready to hear from another mama who understands what it's like to have no time and who can help you make changes towards better health for your family in a way that works for your specific life, then this is the podcast for you. Pop in your earbuds, reheat your coffee for the third time, and let's do this.
Okay, let's just admit it. The holidays can be a lot, and it can be a really difficult time of the season for a lot of people as well. There's always something to do, there's gifts to buy, there's food to prep, you have parties to attend, family to visit. It can be an absolute whirlwind, and by the time Christmas actually arrives, you're probably exhausted, right? It's funny because we all know that rest is important, but somehow it's the first thing that we skip when things get really, really busy. So we think, I will just rest whenever I'm done with all of these tasks. But the truth is, you're actually never really done. There's always something more that you can do. And then by the time we realize it, we've completely run out of steam and burned ourselves out. This is actually something I really personally struggle with at times. I'm a very task-oriented person, and I can get fixated on checking things off of a list or feel this pressure of like I have to get these things done. And it's something that I have had to realize that the list is actually never done. And it's very important for me to prioritize rest and spending quality time with my family and not just trying to push myself to get the next task done. And really just pushing myself to the point of exhaustion. This is something that I've really been intentionally working on this last year, and while I can say that I've made a lot of progress in this area, it is also something I can easily fall back into the habit of just pushing myself too much. So when we don't get enough rest, it's really not just about feeling tired, it also affects our mood, our energy levels, and our ability to enjoy our family, life around us, to enjoy the holiday season. It's like you're just going through the motions trying to push to get the next thing done, but you're not really present for the good stuff. And what's the point of having all of these activities to participate in if we're not even actually going to be present to enjoy it? So today I want to remind you that rest is essential for our bodies. It's essential for our own mental health and our physical well-being, especially whenever it feels like life is spinning out of control. That's really whenever we need to prioritize rest even more. So what does rest actually look like during the holidays? It's not about taking a week off, although that's really nice when we can. It's more about finding little ways to slow down and take care of yourself even on the busiest days. So first, let's talk about sleep. We all know how important sleep is, but how many of us actually prioritize it this time of year? Between staying up late to finish wrapping gifts or to bake cookies or to prepare this activity for this child, whatever it is, maybe you're stressing about a big holiday dinner, trying to clean your house to get ready for family to come. Our sleep routines can get really messed up. So to help with that, I would say a few things you could try would be to set up a calming bedtime routine. Maybe turn off your phone an hour before bed. Make yourself a cup of herbal tea. And another thing that I like to do is, I don't do it all the time, but it's something I really try to do whenever I'm struggling, especially with falling asleep at night, would be to go out and watch the sunset. So the different colors of the rays from the sun setting can be really great at helping your body to be able to rest and get into a good wake-sleep cycle. Watching the sunset can also signal to our bodies to begin making melatonin, which is the hormone our body makes whenever it is in darkness, and it's the hormone that is responsible for helping our bodies to go to sleep. So if you could potentially go out at night, watch the sunset of around 15 to 20 minutes with no glasses or contacts in, it can also be really good at improving your mood and creating a sense of relaxation. And also, if you find that your schedule is packed with a ton of things to do, trying to carve out some intentional downtime can be really helpful. Again, this doesn't have to be long. It could just take 15 to 20 minutes to relax, take some deep breaths, or you could combine these two activities together and have your quiet downtime when you're also going outside to watch the sunset. So it's also going to help your body to get into a good sleep cycle if you're struggling with falling asleep at night. It's just something that you can combine together. Just take 15 to 20 minutes a day, but it can really help you to find that sense of like calming, relaxation, and help to kind of rejuvenate you and also just help with your mental and emotional well-being while also helping you sleep. So finding those things that you can get multiple benefits from the one activity while also making those activities fairly short, in my opinion, is a very good way to create times of rest, especially during a very busy time. Now, beyond physical rest, we can also look at something such as spiritual rest. It's really easy to get caught up in all the holiday hustle and forget to recharge in ways that will also fill us up spiritually. And I'm talking about the kind of rest that really is going to help you feel calm and connected to God. It doesn't have to be anything where you go somewhere specific or do anything really complicated. Sometimes it's just taking a few minutes to pray, spend some time in the Word, or simply sit down and reflect on things that you're really grateful for, create a gratitude list, pray and thank the Lord for those things, and it can just be really helpful in restoring your spirit. If you've been feeling like your brain is constantly buzzing with to-dos, try maybe even doing a digital detox. Turn off notifications on your phone, take a break from any type of screen. It can really be great at resetting, kind of decreasing that constant overwhelm that we feel. And I also find that it can give us some extra time that we can spend on really reconnecting with God and spending that time and getting that spiritual rest. So let's talk about some simple routines that you can try to recharge and reset. These don't have to be long. They don't have to be complicated activities. In fact, it's really about making small moments and simple changes that are going to help you reconnect with yourself and slow down. One thing that I love is a calming bath. I love Epsom salt baths, especially if I can add some essential oils to it. I also love a good bath bomb. I make some for myself and keep them in the closet. I really enjoy those. I feel like it's a really good way to hit the reset button for your body and your mind. It also has amazing health benefits with the Epsom salt, the magnesium, and that can be very good for helping you to relax for bedtime as well. Or if you're not into that, try listening to some soothing music or even nature sounds. You could do white noise, anything like that. You'd really be surprised how just a few minutes of quiet can help you to feel more calm and really just relaxed. So one of my favorite things to do when my household is feeling super chaotic is to find some relaxing music on YouTube that has a peaceful background picture on it, and I just let it play on my TV. I actually keep a playlist going for each season because I love to switch out what we're watching based on what the season is. It's a really quick and simple way to create a more calming environment in my home that I know that my kids and I will respond really well to. Another great way for you to recharge is to spend some time outside. Even if it's just going to be like a short walk around your neighborhood, fresh air and a little bit of sunshine can do wonders for your mood. I also like to take my kids outside to play for a little bit, and I will walk around with them, or I will sit in my favorite swing and watch them play. That can be another thing where you are combining two tasks at once, but also getting out and getting some time just to sit out in nature and enjoy nature and really recharge. And the other important thing is learning to say no. This can be really hard, especially if you are a people pleaser. But when there's so much going on and everyone wants to get together, there's only so much you can do. And sometimes saying no is the best act of self-care that you can do for yourself. It's okay to decline an invitation or to not take on extra responsibilities. It's okay to not make a dish for that thing or whatever it is that you have going on. Your mental and physical health comes first. So as we wrap up today's episode, I want to remind you that rest is a gift, and it's a gift to yourself, but it's also a gift to the people around you. When you take time to rest and recharge, you're going to show up better, you're going to feel better, and you're going to be able to enjoy the holiday season and the people around you so much more. So this Christmas, let's not feel guilty about taking a break, about sleeping in or saying no to one more thing. Your well-being matters, and when you take care of yourself, you're going to be able to show up for the people that you love in a way that's so much more meaningful, and that's going to matter to them so much more. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you feel inspired to take better care of yourself this holiday season. I would love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite ways to rest and recharge during the holidays? You can connect with me on Facebook or Instagram. which are going to be linked in the show notes below, and share your tips with me there. Remember, let's rest, recharge, and enjoy this holiday season. I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you back next time.
Hey Mama, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds to share this with a friend who is wanting to live more holistically without the overwhelm? Also, don't forget to head over to Apple Podcasts to leave me a review. It blesses and encourages me to know that this show is helping you. All right, friends, it's time for me to go work in the garden and make some homemade bone broth. I will see you back next week.